Good morning, everybody. Hope all is well with you this lovely Sunday morning. Today in Sweden we celebrate Lucia, the Swedish tradition since many years back. But that's not what my video is about today. You have seen recently on my wall I have posted some stuff about rapes, pedophiles and protests in Sweden. And I think I should explain what those articles are about. Most of all, my posts are complaints and about really the Swedish legal system, the punishment discounts and stuff like that, and a big question about how Swedish feminist parties and artists thinks today, because something is very wrong in this country, and it seems like we have been brainwashed for quite some time. So let's go. A few weeks ago a female was gang raped in an apartment in a little town called Ludvika in the northern parts of Sweden by 8 men from Eritrea. How she ended up in the apartment, I don't know. But for me, she would be able to be in an apartment with 8 men without being raped. This was going on for hours, and she finally escaped by jumping out from the balcony on the 2nd floor. So she broke both her feet. This man was arrested and sentenced to jail time. 2 people were sentenced to jail. The other 6 was free of charges or had some kind of penalty fees. None of them was to be banished from Sweden for doing a criminal act. And remember now, these are not Swedish citizens. They do not have a green card or anything like that. A few weeks ago, a girl was out partying in a little town called Strängnäs, a few miles away from my city. On her way home, she was raped not once but twice by 2 different men with 15 minutes apart. Those 2 men was coming from an asylum center in this town where they were living to seek citizenships and asylum here in Sweden. These people were also sentenced. I don't know the time they have for this. And a few days ago, feminists and the left-wing parties organized a demonstration. Not for female rights and to get a stop to the rape epidemic in this country, but against racism and the sentence for the rapists. I'm not shitting you on this one. I will put up the links to this. They actually organized a demonstration against racism against the rapists. Do you see how extremely twisted this is? Also, a few days ago, a Swedish guy was arrested for pedophile. He was working at a daycare center where he had molested 19 children, as they can prove. They come also up, they could be also 21. For this he gets sentenced to 4 years in jail. 4. And he can actually be out after 2. How is this possible, you think? Well, in Sweden you have a justice system that pity the criminal. They give you discounts if you have made more than 1 crime. So let's say, like this guy, he has been charged with 19 felonies, and the first felony he gets sentenced to max time. The second and third and fourth he gets a 50% time discount. The rest he gets a quarter. He only gets sentenced to a quarter of the full time. So instead of 19 times full time, he gets one sentence for 4 years, and the other ones take out themselves. Do you understand why I post the stuff I do? I really need you to start to question, and I really need you to start thinking for yourself. Don't trust the media. See the bigger picture. Look for the internet. The internet is absolutely amazing for finding information and facts about the system. Here in Sweden, all legal acts that are in the court is open for the public. So if you have the number for the case, you can easily search and get all the documents and information you like. And you have to start to understand now, the stuff I post on my wall, I don't post stuff that I'm not 99.9% sure is correct. And I always have the source, and I always have the facts. I post stuff from alternate media because they put up a more graphic description. They do not act politically correct. They call a shovel for a shovel. And then I also post the original post from the legit media, so you guys understand, because I have noticed that you don't take time to question, you don't take time to look up for yourself. You always, oh, can we get the source for this? Oh, we have to be critic. But please understand, I am doing this with my own name. I'm posting stuff in the open. And I have 2 jobs. I work in the Swedish court, and I also am a kitchen designer. So if I would make stuff up, if I would sit here and lie to you, it would I would be in a very bad situation, because my bosses see what I do. You guys see what I do. You know where I live, you know my name, you know my phone number, you have my email. Everything is public. So before you call me a liar, be sure that you know what you're doing. Look things up for yourself, because I don't post stuff that I'm not sure is right. Surely something I may post is not correct. They may be a bit over the edge, but that is also because I want you to start to think. I want you to debate. I need you to discuss with each other, and also to start looking for information. Right now, you know that the media is kind of manipulating the news very much, and things I post sometimes may not be what I think, but what I'm very passionate about. And I care for all the citizens here in Sweden, no matter what ethnics you are, what color, what sexuality, whatever, because the last 40-50 years Sweden is built with migration. We are a very mixed country, and the racism card is outplayed for so many years ago. Also, people in this country mix up the Sweden Democrats with the Swedish party. The Swedish party is a group of racists and Nazis, really racist and Nazis. The Sweden Democrats might have a few followers, but they are not part of the party. Who follow us, we can't, like, we can have track of you, but we can't really manage everybody. So start thinking for yourself, and please be more open-minded to the alternative media, because the people who works there are mostly journalists from the bigger magazines who are tired of the political correctness and to be manipulated the way they are. So that's it, and if you have questions, feel free to inbox me. I will try to answer you as much as I can, and have an amazing Sunday, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. See you guys soon. Bye bye.